We are live. We are live. All right. Big John, what's up, buddy? We're gonna install this nice SRE Customs Monster 45 with the red head. Hey, what's up, Jersey Jason? Yeah, it was a nice ride. It's only about a hour and 20-minute ride one way. Pretty straight shot all through way. But it's nice. Nice to catch up with Vance. So this kind of started out as I was just going to keep the other engine, and then Wade was just going to cut me a new cylinder. And then I was talking with him, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start sending you parts so that you can get the squish right and all that other stuff. So it's right. It's correct. Everything's correct to the SRE specs. There it is. So for now, yeah, get it out of the way now. I've been fat my whole life. I'm aware. This is the pipe we're going to put on it for now. The Rovin pipe, just for the fact of the matter of we really haven't found a good pipe for it. So we're going to try this one. Opposed to the 71. That 71 pipe was just too much hanging off the back here. So we'll go with this one. Like so. I have to modify this a little bit. Open this up in here with my Dremel tool. And then I'm going to make my own spacer so that the problem with these exports and the flanges on these Rovin pipes is how the holes are oblonged. Well, in this corner here, you can see right into the port. So I'm going to make a plate to block that off, my own spacer. Yep, open it right up wide. Yep. So before I can install this, I have to put the PTO side back together. Got some Band-Aids on my fingers. My fingers are all cracked. I put my PTO, stuffed my clutch on it, and we'll go from there. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. I got to run out to my truck. Vance gave me some cool parts today. What's the compression set at? I'm not sure of the compression ratio, but the squish is like 8 or 9, I think he said. But I have a copper shim in it. He said if I take the shim out, the piston and the top of the head touch until it gets hot. Once it gets hot, it doesn't touch anymore, but I'm just going to leave the copper shim in there. Vance made these with the 3D printer. So this is the, for here, that rear engine mount. This actually is really nice. It's one of the best 3D printed parts I've ever seen, because usually you get 3D printed parts and they're all delaminated and the layering comes apart, but this is actually one of the nicest 3D printed parts I've ever seen. So yeah, we'll get the PTO and everything on, and we'll get this installed. I've been waiting for this engine since I commissioned Wade to build it. I'm excited. This thing's gonna roast anything I have. Hopefully it doesn't break my my trans. That would stink. Oh, this was a brand new block and everything. Brand new case, brand new head. He machined everything, so hey Chris, what's up, man? How you doing? We're getting my clutch and everything onto this engine. I picked it up today. This is the SRE Monster 45 with the red head. Met up with a Vance 5th scale ripper today, where Wade left it in very safe hands. Need to get more Loctite. I'm at the end of the barrel here. I like this gel stuff, the gel Loctite, at least for the red. That 30 North, John, how's that? You said it's coming along good, huh? Yep. That might be one of my next 5th scales. I don't know. I might buy it just for the body. For the price of the body, you might as well just buy the truck, and then you have the body for whatever you want it for. Yeah, that's going to be one hell of a build, man, when it's all done. My MacGyver tool hasn't showed up yet, so I guess I'm not going to be able to use that on this wrenching video. That thing is cooler than heck. I wish I would have known about that sooner. Mr. Hot Rod turned me on to that. So, yep. Running a 10K clutch in this. like I did with the last one. Put the clutch horn on. I like to put a little Loctite in here. I'm sure it does nothing, but I feel it does. I ran all this stuff through my through the die yesterday as I was taking it apart off the other engine. Vance, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. Just putting my baby together so I can put her in and install her in the truck. I was just showing everybody those nice 3D printed parts you made. The tool everybody hates to see me come out with. Give that a nice torque. So, I've never felt a crank as true as this thing is. Whatever, however Wade did it, I don't know how he did it, but there was zero play in this crankshaft. Nothing. And he trued the crank too, which is amazing. So, for those who don't know, you buy the TMR 10K clutch spring, the openings face out on the clutch spring. And then when I run my Loctite on my clutch bolts, I take my pick and I do it like this. And get it in here like this so that I don't inadvertently get Loctite onto the shank, which I feel could cause binding issues with the clutch. So this is how I do it. And if you watch the proper install technique by Loctite, they tell you, like, these are through holes, so you should put it on the female or the male threads. But if you have a blind hole, like a hole that is just in the block and tapped, if you have a blind hole, you're actually supposed to put it on the tapped side. The 5th scale garage stickers. What stickers are those? The stickers on the that Wade puts on the engines. You made those, Chris? Run a file on the inside of these. Clean them up a little bit. sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I like those stickers. Cleaning up that bore on the clutch. Take these concave washers off real quick. Clean these bolts up a little bit. How I like to do it. A little bit of 2000 grit just to clean it up a little bit. Get rid of some of the nonsense. Looks good. Yep, all done with daddy duty, I like to call it. So yeah, we'll get this all cleaned up. Beautiful. Should allow the clutch to throw without binding up. Yeah, I'm excited for this engine. I can't wait to get this all together and running. Right where that MacGyver tool would be handy. I have to get out the big channel locks again. My favorite tool. Fixes everything. was thinking about getting a bigger set of channel locks. Go. That's my torque method. Perfect. Looks good. Looks good. Clutch installed. Might as well put this thing on while I'm here. Cool, cool. I think I put that tap away last night. Chase these threads a little bit. Yes, channel locks and duct tape. Yep, and WD-40. Fix the wife. Hey, Gas Monkey RC, what's going on? Yeah, 1955s. We'll start there. $1955. Yeah, that's the M5. I have a bunch of other pinions and gear sets, though. We'll start with the 1955. I'd like to see how far I can go with this. It will pull 23s. Yeah, it'll pull 23s, but my clutch isn't going to like that. It'll be like when I put those 220 tires on the on my orange Baja that one day. Remember that, Vance? Yeah, it'll pull it, but it's not gonna like it. Yeah, these Harbor Freight taps are just about good enough for running, chasing threads, and just about that. I wouldn't go tapping anything with it harder than aluminum. Yep, I'm hoping to get this all in and installed, and then I can fire it up tomorrow. But I have snow on the ground here. It snowed here today. Against my judgment, it snowed. Beautiful. All right. That should be the last thread I have to chase. Then we could get into the meat and potatoes. Giving the FT its new heart. Makes life so much easier with clean threads. I don't buy those MSD wires anymore. I'd rather use the NGK caps and buy your own solid copper core wires. Seem to conduct better, but I use the MSD and Taylor wires also. I'll use them until I see otherwise. A reason not to otherwise is what I'm trying to say. The way I see it is bigger wire, bigger current, but I'm sure it's just for show. I cut these boots down on them. I cut these right down so that they actually fit right onto the top of the plug. And right now, this is just a temporary. I'm just putting this pull start on temporary. I'm going to give this engine the full treatment. I'm going to get a billet pull start. And we're going to dress this up nice. Because Wade puts a lot of time into these engines. And I want this to look as good as it can. Because it's feel it deserves it with the amount of time and effort and work he puts into it. Especially with that beautiful head on there. It's incredible. Hey, Foundry RC, what's up, buddy? How have you been? We're just installing the SRE engine in there. The new red-headed Monster 45. Get her going. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See a port work in there? This is now a 5-port engine. 5-port engine. It's my Harbor Freight shelf down there. Everything down there is from Harbor Freight. Say what you want. It gets the job done. My favorite store. Yeah, these are nice. Very nice. Just got to clean a little bit of from the printing process. Get this to fit down in there. Couple of the boogers, that's all. Deburring. That's the word I'm looking for. Deburring. Hey, the Nitro Gang is here. What's up, Hybrid? Check out this engine there, Hybrid. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful engine with sickening amounts of compression. I know you're not one to buy modded parts there, Dimitri, but this thing here is very affordable. I know you like keeping your stuff stock. Vance, this was the carbon fiber impregnated stuff on these parts, right? That's stock. Like my life. Sickening. Sickening amounts of compression. Still guy work. Might be too big. Looking through the screws for the right screw for that. This one's got to work. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will work. This part honestly does not have any structural strength to it. It just kind of helps with this rear engine mount. Tight. Tight. There it is. Installed nice. Fits just like it should. And boy, I tell you, that's strong for being 3D printed. Very strong. Pulled 12 Christmas trees with that. Pulled trees this year too. 3 or 4. Yeah. I bet you, I don't know. If you still have that Twin Titan at your place, that'd be a cool one to pull Christmas trees with the off the Twin Titan. How do I want to do this? I want to take the carburetor off for now. what's the cost, engine, and mod? So, Wade's prices are on the SRE Facebook's custom SRE Customs Facebook page. Vance, if you can help out, yeah, 270 engine and 175 for the mod. I think the engine's 288 or something after everything all said and done. And then the reed, you got to buy the reed. The reed is like $70, and then we run these HDA 48s, which are like $68. So, you get your price of the engine, the price of Wade's work, and then the DGI reed and the HDA 48 carb. Looks like Mr. Wade put Poloni reeds in this engine. Nice. Carbon fiber. Cylinder reed. Good stuff. All right. Yes, it is a Rovin engine. Rovin 45. Yes, the HDA 48 carb is on sale on the Black Friday sale until the 16th. Right. Like Wade said in the past, is that using a reed setup gives you a whole different tuning option. And then you could even compound the reeds, stack a couple reeds on top of each other, and have one open before the other. But it's above my skill level. Found a nice hobby shop here in Dallas. TNT Hobbies, old school nitro parts, sells online too. Sweet. That's sweet. Jado drag build. That's sweet. I've always wanted to build a nitro, like a street rod. Everybody turns the electric slash into a drag mod type of deal. I've always wanted to do that with a nitro. I guess the Jado would be the perfect one to do it with. Now, here's where I cheap out and I don't buy the right stand or anything. Usually I have this thing suspended by the ceiling, but not tonight. Not tonight. My cheap roving stand. Good enough for who it's for. That in. Started. Yeah, I know the access stand's worth the money. Just if I'm gonna spend $500 on something, it's not gonna be a stand. I know Big John's seen me do it before. When I first got this thing, when I unboxed it, I took the shipping engine out live. I had it hanging from a bungee cord from my ceiling. I like to struggle. Save a buck. Forgot to charge my little cordless screwdriver tonight. So I'll do it all the old-fashioned way, which is fine. So you should put your stuff together anyways, where you can feel if something's binding up. Because if you have to force it, it's probably shit. That's done. Oh, look how good that looks sitting in there. Beautiful, beautiful engine. I'm so excited. Yep, that's exactly what this one does. So Dude, it is a great idea hanging these from the ceiling. Full access. Yep, the rigid stand. Yeah, I know. Bar stool and Lazy Susan. Piano stand. Yep. Order the Fonzie Baja links. We'll go over some stuff this week. I'm having a large scale withdrawal. Yeah, I've been diving full force into the fifth scale. I haven't worked with a eighth scale in quite some time. I have to turn the heat down in here. So, reason why I'm pulling this off is what I'm realizing is I just need to take and deburr this engine brace or the engine mount a little bit more. Noticing as part of the print, but that is my fault for not deburring this before I put it in. I should have looked before I leaped. What happens when you're a mess? You can never find your tools. Right, yeah. Red looks good. Yep, thanks. He could do it in blue and gold too. He can make the heads. And I don't know if there's any other colors. I know he has blue and gold. Broke the right end. Keep it for spares. Yeah. They're a weird shape. And when they cartwheel because they're so long and everything's plastic hanging off the ends, which I'd rather have plastic stuff hanging off the ends instead of having a bunch of aluminum parts. I like the plastic parts because it gives a weak link. Got to have that weak link. Gotta have that weak link. Probably would have been quicker just to take the whole engine out again, but I'm in a struggle. Fixing the low C5B before I left. Just got to install the kill switch. So when my 71 comes back, I'm going to get the Hiltronics kill switch. just for the fact of the thermal cutoff. Come on. Would have been much simpler just to take the engine out. I should have, but I didn't. F Hiltronics, all right. Should have cleaned it up better. No, you're good, Vance. It's that's my fault. I should have noticed that before I put it in. It's that square piece right on the top. I just got to clean it up a little bit. Not a big deal. Nothing a file can't fix. Stuff's pretty strong. I have to get the Dremel out. A little better. Need a little bit more. Yeah, I got about an inch of snow today. Random, but figured I'd mention it. Inch of snow. Still hanging out there. It's all melted quick because everything's still pretty warm. In the 60s all week. Oh, that's money right there. FPV, what's up, man? I'm in the Buffalo area. A mod kill switch, dynamite and killer bee. I have actually, where the heck is that bag? I know I brought it out with me. Is it in here? Yeah. I got a dynamite right here. DDM had a deal of the day last week before they ruined the deal of the day with their 2-week Thanksgiving Black Friday sale there. But hey, Vance said to me today, he's like, that was my morning coffee ritual. Deal of the day. Oh, well, it'll be over soon. Yep. Mm-hmm. Get her in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Next time I'm taking the engine out, damn it. Oh. But I don't think Sendit's coming out with large scale servos. He said the last time I spoke with him in one of somebody else's lives, they said it's not enough market for it. I got a Rovin that Wade gave me with the Scopod. Very impressed with the quietest servos I've ever used. Drag Baja parts list together. $458 for the brake throttle servo. Yeah, you can use an 8th scale servo for that. Fits better on the Max. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, Vance. I had to take it off. I broke it. I snapped it moving it around. Good thing you gave me another one. I'll get it to fit in here one way or another, Vance. I'm getting frustrated with it right now. I have to move on. That's a good size. Mainly just for me. Can also go by our time and race yourself and just become a chaser. Carbon nylon. Oh, that wasn't the carbon nylon? I thought that was the carbon nylon. Turn this heat down a little bit. Comfortable, 72 in the house, in the garage, not outside. I actually bought a Fly Sky Noble this week from Banggood. Ended up getting it for $190, which I think was a killer price for that thing, considering it's a $250 radio. That should be here in a couple weeks, 2 weeks it says. And Banggood Express is actually pretty good with their time estimates. It's different than their ocean shipping. They really haven't had anything worth buying in a long time. Banggood. Nothing at all. At least for me. Last thing I bought was that Nitro buggy which for the money, that thing is amazing. I love that little nitro buggy. I run it all the time. Mm-hmm. Come on. Use Blackbone 10,000 FS shoes and lighten the clutch shoes and give out my secrets. Hopefully, I'll get the ratio one day. Haven't seen a 12K spring. Having Wade build me a drag mod 32. Yep. Yes, you are. Larger. Takes longer for the clutch to hit the clutch bell, so it gives you more snap with the clutch. Take 1 gram off each shoe. They're having electric drags at the Traxxas store tomorrow. Might go check them out. Maybe I'll throw the buggy down. Nice little binding. Let's see. Is it in this box? No, it is not. There's nothing in that box. Nothing in that box. I got boxes of parts everywhere. There it is. Here it is. I'm putting the stock roving clutch back on because that's what I have the most pinion gears for. I honestly couldn't find pinions to fit that HD clutch bell. I'm sure I could have bought LT parts, that I actually robbed this 19 tooth pinion off my XLT. I gotta clean this thing with brake clean. It's covered in oil. Better? Much better. Much better. Oh. The 34 is a great drag engine for shorter distance. 32 is better for longer distance. 34 is a bigger crank, gives you more bottom end. 34 small block drag cars. 29 to 34. After testing Chris's 40, I want some speed. Yeah, that went real well. That's a nasty, nasty engine. Wish I could get my hands on that thing. Oh. I do this to myself all the time. I put parts on in the wrong order. No matter how many times I strip one of these down and reassemble it, I do it every time. Bartolome piston port for one guy we race, and it is fast. Just gives the reeds a hard time. Both are competitive. Yeah, if you get the right person building a piston port, they're still decent engines. Before I started running stuff that Wade builds, I didn't know anything other than piston port. I tell you what, that the stock 29 rips regardless. I mean, it's not competitive quality, or caliber, but it rips. So I gotta get my 19 tooth Pinion. Yeah. Put this thing back on first. Great mid-range and top end for sure. And honestly, I was happy with that stock 29. But the opportunity presented itself for a better engine, so I bought it. Yep. All right. So before I go with that, I want to put the carburetor back on and the air filter. So with these DGI reed cases, reed cage, you got to be careful what size bolt you're putting in there, because if you go too long and you only get so much of the hell's the word I'm looking for? There's only so much thread that you can thread into, and you don't want to bend that front plate. It's literally probably 4 or 5 millimeters you have to work with. It's not much at all. That's the wrong. Yep, that's shorter than that. Stack 2 washers. Through here. Through here. Choke side. Put one more washer on that. Hey, Daddy24, what's up, buddy? I took a nap today, too. Naps are great. No problem, Woogie. See you later, man. Was a good fight early. Hellway versus Rodriguez. Yeah, I'm not a big. I don't watch fighting that much. Never really got into it. Wasn't that big up near me, I guess. Oh, yeah, it depends on the bolt. I'm stacking washers. So it's just this velocity stack I'm using. This is the DDM Torquer. It's just basically allows the you excuse me. It basically just allows you to use the rubber booted the word I'm looking for, the rubber booted air filters. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah. Brain fart. I still grabbed the wrong bowl. I should change the description of, hey, come watch me struggle. That's all in good fun. That'll work. To get the gasket on. Daddy24, what's up, buddy? I just know the stack I use told me I had to cut the bolt down, but I went with the smaller bolt, so it just milled it down to get the right length. Yeah, yeah. That's I went with a shorter bolt here, and then I added a couple washers to shim it up, and it's all good. Honestly, DGI should make these reed cages to where the bolt goes all the way into the body of the cage instead of just in this top front plate, because it's really not the best design. And the reason why I have to struggle with the carburetor from my custom linkage that I made with the for the HDA 48. Come on. My custom bend. Well, if you're using the right size wrench, probably have a little bit easier of a time here, bud. Here with KGM, watch me struggle. I'm still flustered about the guy calling me fat last night. The only reason I'm doing this now is because once I put that roll bar on, it's a pain in the butt to get this carburetor on. Perfect. And do your best not to get the Loctite in the gaskets. Make sure they don't press into that isolator. Yeah. And that's what I made the mistake with the last one. It did cause an air leak. Yeah, I played a little bit of football here and there, and I never got into the hockey or anything else. Wrestling when I was in high school. It's DGI reed. So on the reed cage, the pulse hole is supposed to go up or down. It goes down, but when Wade does his pulse mod, he blocks off that pulse hole in the reed cage. That's why. That's what this is. This jumper. That's the pulse mod. like that? How you like that? That TGN boots too much. Or the outerwear. I wonder. Let me see something if this will be better. Yeah, that won't even fit. Short stick. Tight. Here we go. The pulse pump, the pump side is down. Yeah, it is. The pulse pump is on the bottom. Nice. That's good and free. Not going to get hung up anywhere. The linkage. So now I can do what I was going to do and put the cage on. That guy on. Do. A bucket of soap water. What gears? I've been running 1955s. 1955s with on the grass I'm running 195s. When I was on the road, I was running 185s. Ah. Jason, I saw you requested me on Facebook. I responded. I confirmed it yesterday. Um, I just haven't had a chance to message you. It was about the you talking with Chris Bartolone. That's all. Not a big deal. All right, now I can put that bolt in here. That thing is grungy. I can run that through the tap. 5, 6. Reed engines hold the pressure better in the block instead of losing it out of the intake port. In return, yes, you're right. You don't get that back. What the heck do they call it? I call it regurgitation, where it pushes the air fuel back out of the intake port on a piston port. I'm sure that there's a technical term. It spit back, yeah, spit back. Word I was looking for was spit back. It's better for reeds to change the pop off pressure to around 15 to 25 psi. I'm not sure if that's a technical term or blowback. Yeah. But what's nice about the way this works with this removable top now, with that removable head, is you can change your compression ratios without changing your port timings. Before, DDM sells all those copper shims, copper base gaskets to add compression, but you're also dropping your port timings and doing it this way Keep your port timing the same and add all the compression you can have. Get the squish right. That's the main thing Wade's taught me is it's not all about the compression. You gotta get that squish right, and that squish doesn't necessarily relate to compression either. So I learn a lot from Wade since I've been speaking with him and buying engines from him. I've learned a lot. $10 to $15. I have a head that has changeable domes. Yeah, and I've seen it where people have been doing this for a while. Squish around 10 to 15. Yeah, I think he said that this squish is under 10. I could be mistaken though. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't just want to have him cut another head and send me the head and have me assemble it myself, because I'd rather have him get the squish right. Which he did. Have the squish set the SRE specs. Look away. I'm committing a 5th scale crime right now. Look away. It's tight enough. I've busted the head on that screw to over tightening that before. Nice. $10 is rough, 15 is safer, yeah. That's tight, but as long as it don't hit, it's fine. Yep. Thread indicator, 25 to 30. Yeah. It all depends on what your engine wants for your squish. But getting that squish right is key. So somebody was saying put Teflon on this screw for the clipless lay shaft. Yeah? No? Yes. All right. Got to redo it. It's odd for me to put Teflon on the wrong way. I thought it was going to work. See you later, Vance. I'm probably going to call it a night here soon anyways to get to a good stopping point. Not yet, though. Good stopping point. Oh, it's a 14 mil. Tight enough. Right. Yeah. I use Teflon as a shim all the time too. Something's off here. Nope. I'll have to take that back off and figure that out. Can't run that like that. Something, yeah. Something does not like that. To figure that out. Hey, see you later, Jersey J. Have to figure that out. Got something in my finger. I wish I could run tomorrow. Snow put a damper in that. Mesh is either too tight or too loose after changing engines. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's probably something stupid. Usually is something stupid with the gear mesh. Oh, I see what it is right now. Oh, maybe not. This isn't tight yet. Get that in. I'm excited to run this engine for the first time. Super excited. Yeah, this engine's not in the right spot. Yeah, that's exactly what I have to do, Curtis. It's exactly what's holding me up here. See, I got all that. That's all loose. Loosen this one too. Scratching up my chassis. Take this mount right out. Yep. Keep the gears apart a little. I'll try that with the paper. I'll try anything once. I will try anything once, that's for sure. No. We're getting there, fellers. We're getting there. We are getting there. The only thing I don't like once I get a Baja on this stand. That's better. Better. More better. She's stuffed in there, that's for sure. Much better. Well, crisis averted on that. Sweet. That's in. Engine is in. Engine is in there like swimwear. As East Side RC would say. In there like swimwear. Removed and installed the 38 back in. The Kraken was thinking to myself, this rig has the smoothest tranny. Watching this, just realized no mesh to worry about. Right. I had to do with mine after having the engine. I tightened it down, put the gear mesh in, a bind, loosen the engine up, and adjusted that piece that Vance made for you. Yeah, I snapped that. I'm kind of upset about that, but I'll figure it out. He gave me 2 of them, so they came out real nice. They're probably the best 3D printed parts I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because Vance is my buddy. Some of these 3D printed parts you get, it's just like Do these people even look at them afterwards? Cool. Well, fellers, she's in. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'll test fire it tomorrow. I gotta Dremel, gotta open my exhaust flange up. I gotta make my spacer, my steel spacer, so that I don't lean out, have an air leak. So that's where I'm going to end the stream for tonight. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and chatting with me while I wrench, keeping me company. Next time you see this, hopefully it'll be running. Can't make any promises. I have a lot going on tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right.